The sucking of the random fingers. Like 90% of straight men don't wash their ass, which means they probably don't wash their hands that often either. Like if it's a pee, they don't need to wash their hands, and you're sucking a finger willy-nilly. Hello, babes. Welcome to my pop culture recap of the week. I don't do these very often, but I got my little snack here. I'm absolutely fucking fuming. I'm fuming at Love Island USA this week. But before we get to Love Island USA, I have some other things that I would like to talk about. Clinton, KANE, and Brooke Schofield. Brooke, babe, this is embarrassing for you. Not because you exposed Clinton, because that fucker deserved it, but I'm embarrassed for you because that man is literally hideous. Hideous. Brooke is so hot, so cool, successful. She's a fucking queen. Clinton KANE, one of the ugliest motherfuckers I have ever seen in my years on earth. It's actually not possible for me to comprehend how this man has so much riz that he is able to get some of the most beautiful girls in Hollywood. And the question continues to be, why? Why would somebody lie that their entire family passed away within 6 months? And the answer is one thing and one thing alone. I have a talent, and the talent is to scout eggplants versus baby carrots. I've never really gotten more of a baby carrot energy than I have from Clinton KANE. And it is classic baby carrot energy. They have an overinflated ego. They are lying to make themselves seem way better than they actually are. They're extremely charismatic. It's all so fucking cringe. The shaking, the faces. I've seen more about this man's faces. Is this necessary? I mean, like, speaking of baby carrot energy, it's that man over there in the Hyundai Sonata. In summation of the Clinton KANE drama, all I have to say is, like, Brooke, you're literally too pretty. Like, you are the prize, and you really don't deserve somebody that literally looks like a guinea pig. That man looks like a guinea pig, and I am not exaggerating. Let's start with Love Island UK. Probably the worst season of Love Island UK I've ever watched, with the most unlikable human beings. I'm going to preface by saying I'm going to try to find the clips and insert them like here, but right now I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Let's talk about Ronnie for a second. Why is Ronnie a hot commodity on this show? This man has a rug on his head. His turkey hair surgery went wrong, and now he has soft brown hair back here, and then he has pubic hair up here. Why are we making this man feel good about himself and making him feel like he's like the best of the bunch? I'm like forcing myself to watch it at this point, but I am loving USA. This is like the best season of USA ever. Even when it's bad, it's still fun to watch. We're gonna start at Saturday's episode because I did a full binge. Oh my god, this Skims bodysuit is so far up my vajay. Oh god, it's giving me a wedgie. Yay! First thing that I wanted to talk about, Miguel and Leah's biggest bonding point was that they both love movies.
I love movies. We watch so many movies. We do movie night all the time. Me and my built a literal popcorn machine, like a proper popcorn machine.
You built one?
Yes!
For real? You're a bad man.
I totally forgot actually the level of stupidity in this conversation. I'm actually dead. Oh, I love films. Me too. Oh my god, we're so similar. And then they're in love, and then they're making out. Leah, give me a fucking break, babe. This girl doesn't even know what's best for her. Connor was such a fucking good guy. He liked her. He was going to commit to her. And she loves toxicity. I can't stand it. Like, you're not even ready for love because, like, when you're young, you think that love is, like, this toxic push and pull. And it's actually not. What I've realized being married to an actual decent human being is that love is give and take in a healthy way and be communicative in a real vulnerable way, but feeling safe. Leah doesn't like to be safe. Leah doesn't like to feel safe. Leah likes to feel like the person is gonna leave her any minute, which drives me fucking insane. Sitting there and watching that conversation of two complete morons be like, I love movies. I love movies too. And popcorn. Oh, this is what we're bonding over. Okay, so let's partner up and fucking hook up. I like movies too. Miguel, where's my fucking phone call? These producers have to be watching these people and just be dying laughing at the mundane shit these people will say to convince themselves that they're meant to be. Let's watch this clip between Rob and Cassidy. This is the most painful conversation I've had to watch all season.
You remind me of like a bee.
A bee? Because I like bopping around all the time.
You don't stop moving.
I'll try to be in one place from now on.
You don't have to change yourself
So
for
you
me.
can
I didn't
keep
say
track of it.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
I know. What's your favorite kind of snake?
The next one.
The next one? This man said the next one. What's your favorite kind of snake? The next one. And she says, good answer.
That's a good answer.
I know.
Now I just want you to go catch a snake so we can play with something.
I know a snake. You didn't want to snug too much?
On our first night.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Goodness. Lovely.
That was the most awkward conversation I've ever had to witness on television. Rob, give us nothing, babe. Give us absolutely nothing. And every girl that's spoken to Rob so far, besides Leah, they keep saying, like, Rob's a hard nut to crack. Rob's a hard nut to crack. He's not. This is literally all he has for you. If this man asks one more woman if she wants to go fucking play with snakes, nobody wants to fucking play snakes with you, Rob. Like, it's ridiculous. Give it up with the fucking snakes. Nobody wants to play snakes with you. Leah would have played snakes with you, but you played her. And the tea is that Cassidy's like seems like a boss bitch. She has a really good job. She works in public relations. I imagine she's quite successful and she's very intelligent. It's this exact moment that Cassidy's like, oh, I actually think I'm way too fucking smart for this guy. Let's get into one of my favorite clips of the evening. Kaylor and Aaron. Aaron L-wording Kaylor.
I really like you and I really fancy you. I really told you 2 things today that I had to hold myself from saying because I was like, fuck, this is actually really scary.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
And I'm not going to say the L words, but there were times where I was just like, I L this about you and I L this about you. And it felt like really scary even thinking that thought process at the time.
The immaturity, like, I can't get over it. I L word this about you. I L word that about you. Don't say L word. Say love. I love this about you. The fact that this man can't even say the word love, you don't need to say I love you, but just say I love this about you. I love your sense of humor. I love the way you carry yourself.
I definitely like have love for you and like I love who you are as a person. So what you're saying is like you can see yourself like falling in love with me.
Yeah, basically.
I think it's so great that Kaylor wants this relationship to progress and like get a little bit deeper. You guys have been in this house together for 3 weeks. You've had like a couple little tiffs, but you've gotten over it, like real shit. So let's like move this forward a little bit. To do all of that performative bullshit and then go to Casa Amor and totally fuck her. I'm pissed. Don't fucking say L word. That is so cringy. Like, you made a moment that could have been nice and you ruined it. Just be normal. To actually say L word to me, like, I would be offended. I'd be like, just say I love this about you. And he's like, oh, well, L word, L word, L word. Are you okay? I feel like all of these boys just got out of high school. This is crazy. Overall, I think that Kaylor and Aaron are so cute and they're just both a little silly. Silly is a code word for dumb. I do feel like 2 dumb people have found each other and that's great for them. How did I forget to talk about Liv and Rob? I'm kind of obsessed with this pairing. It's fitting because the 2 worst people in the house have found each other. They should move forward together in their annoyingness. Honorable mention for best part of the night is Kordell looking at himself in his outfit, getting ready for the party and doing a Scarface impression, like, say hello to my little friend. I was like, Kordell, I will marry you. I'm just gonna tell you right now that I love Kordell with all of my heart, and I love Kordell and Serena. I feel like they're the most mature relationship in the house. Serena has really said to herself, like, I'm gonna go into this house. I know it's gonna be intense because there's no phones, there's no connection to the outside world. I don't even know what fucking time of day it is, but I am not going to speed up my timeline and speed up my boundaries to fit the format of the show. She almost brings Kordell back to earth. Kordell is like a little lover boy. He's so cute. He just wants to love. I love that about him. But it is also clear to me that he needs somebody to be like, take a step back. Let's like look at the reality of the situation, realize that this is a really good thing what we have, and let's just like slow burn. And Kordell respecting her boundaries, they're literally perfect for each other. They're literally perfect for each other. So I'm so mad at Kordell right now. Then we see a scene before Casa Amor, and they're all in their beds. Literally, they're all hooking up. They're all making out with each other. They're like practically fucking. I just think it's so funny because that bedroom is silent. There is no music. There is no sound. The only sounds are all of the beds making out, and they're literally hearing each other all night. The sounds they're making. Not to mention, all of these people look like terrible kissers. In what world do you kiss somebody and you don't like start slow? You're like, no, these people, they're literally like, that looks repulsive. If somebody kissed me in a challenge in general and they just start like, oh my God. I would say Miguel looks like the best kisser. Most important part, Casa Amor. Guys, I think we're like 1 or 2 days into Casa Amor, which means we have maybe 1 or 2 days left of episodes, and I'm over it already. We've seen what we've needed to see. I'm done. Like, I'm actually done, and I don't want to watch this anymore because it's making me so upset. So let's start with them actually getting the invitation and having the choice to go or not to go. Number one, I do not fault any of them for wanting to go. They've been in this villa for weeks. They don't get to go anywhere. They don't get to do anything. They swim all day and they have chats. If I was one of the guys, of course I want to go to Casa Amor. I would want to see a new space, see new girls. So we pull up to Casa Amor. Kendall, first thing that bothered me.
Oh shit! Open shower for nasty nasty.
Open shower for nasty nasty? Open shower for nasty nasty. I feel like that's all they kept saying. Nasty, 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 nasty. Like, the women are all stunning. They would tempt any man. Then we see the crop of men.
What?
Is there one hot guy in that group? Except for George. And nobody's going for George. George is so cute. He's an athlete. He lives in Georgia. Like, he's a good Southern boy. But of course, because he's a good Southern boy, nobody's fucking going for him.
Oh my God.
They bring in one guy that like literally can't fucking speak English. Of course, Leah goes for him because she has absolutely no standards. Oh, he can't communicate with me? Perfect. Let's fucking get together. Leah's not my favorite, and I'm like really hoping that she goes home. Miguel, and I think her name is Sierra. I think they're really cute. Let's get into Aaron. This man has been waiting for a chance to hurt Kaylor. He didn't have any success with the girls that came into the villa, and now is his chance, and he's like, I'm gonna give Kaylor a taste of her own medicine. Even though Kaylor made out with those other guys like weeks ago at this point, he's actually petty. I do feel like inside he's a fucking petty loser. He wants to get back at Kaylor. One moment saying the L word. I L word things about you. The next minute, he's literally like,
I love that so much. I already feel like I love you so much. Like, genuinely, that's so crazy.
these boys are young. They're really young. And so you kind of still have that like grass is greener syndrome. I'll be surprised if he doesn't bring Daniela back to the villa. And seeing Kaylor just so upset and feeling so bad about participating in the challenge makes me just so sad. She has a gut feeling, and her gut feeling is right. And it's actually just really sad to watch. I'm like, okay, it's obvious that Aaron has made his decision. Like, to me, it feels like Aaron is like, oh, Daniela's the one for me. He's forgotten about Kaylor. Them cuddling in bed, like, I was sick to my stomach thinking about Kaylor. She's sleeping in soul ties, and he's fucking all over Daniela. Here's the thing with Kordell. His love language, to me, seems to be touch, and he doesn't get a lot of that from Serena. For somebody to come in and be like, I am here for you. I'm not going to slow burn on you. I like you. I've been watching you and I want this to happen. He's excited by that. To him, that is the validation that he needs from Serena so badly. And even though Serena's given him a lot of that validation verbally, he likes touch and I think he craves touch. So having Daya come in and like be all over him, it's exciting to him. And Serena was not totally 100% loyal to him in the first place. I do feel like it plays on his mind, like, if we leave here together, is this going to be a thing? There are doubts, and I understand why there are doubts there. But to be honest, like, I see that she likes him, and I obviously see, like, now we see her in the villa so stressed, crying. She likes Kordell so much, but it's like, you had to tell him that and act like that when he was there, because now you're not there. He needs that spark. He needs that sparkle. And for him, the sparkle really is physical touch. I like Daya. I think she's super cute. And I love that she is so forward and is like, I'm here for you. Like, I don't want anybody else. I'm here for you. And I think he needed that validation. I feel like he lost a little bit of confidence in that relationship with Serena in the beginning. And it's like, building back up, but I felt like he came in as a confident guy and then it's like slowly dwindled away, and now he's meeting Daya and she's confirming to him like, you are a handsome man, you are a kind man, you are sweet, you are loving, and like, I want that. Don't blame Kordell for being interested in Daya, but I am sad. I really, really want him and Serena to leave together, and I want this relationship to work. He's been able to get to know Serena on such a deep level, and I do feel like they understand each other really well. So my predictions are Aaron and Miguel are going to couple up with these new girls. Rob, he's single, he can couple up with whoever he wants. Kendall will come back and tell Nicole, I'm in this for the long haul. And I think Kenny is also going to come back and say, I'm in it for the long haul. Kordell, I'm really on the fence. He does care about Serena, but I do feel like he's not getting what he wants in the relationship, and he's getting what he wants with Daya. And maybe they are a better love connection. Love languages are really important, and they're a huge way of communicating with your partner. So if you don't have the same love language, it really can take a toll on the relationship. And I just find it so funny that they really brought the most low rent dudes into the villa, and they were like, oh, let's tempt the girls. With what? Literally with what? I'm scared for Friday. I'm scared for Friday. This recoupling is going to have your girl off the rafters pissed. When I turned my show off last night, I said, I'm not going to post on Instagram because it's still early and there's too many spoilers. But today, I'm pissed. I think it's really important for women to remember, like, we are the prize. So if a man is not treating you like a prize to be won, he's not for you. And I just want to remind Kaylor that, like, you are the prize. And after this show, you will find a man that is literally obsessed with you, that will love you so hard. And I really don't think her and Aaron would have even worked in the real world because Aaron is not around. Aaron is on a boat. And he's probably hooking up with girls on those boats when he's working. So it's better for her to not be with him anyway. She is too nice of a girl for him. And maybe him and Daniela are a better connection. This is the thing. Like, I'm open to the thought that these people are better connections for the guys. And I'm just hating how quickly these guys are switching up. One moment they're closed, then they meet a new girl. They're like, we're still open. You're not open, Aaron. You are not. You are open. Your relationship is not fucking open. Kaylor's gonna break my heart this week, guys. Anyway, hope you love that Love Island recap. Maybe I talked a little bit too much. Leave in the comments down below your thoughts and your grievances from the weekend and earlier this week, and I will be back on Sunday to discuss. And maybe I'll do these more. Even if only 10 people watch them, it's helping me get my anger off my chest. Have a fabulous day. Get up to some fuck shit and love ya.